Okay, now we're going to look at some of the keys to making good solid contact with the ball and hitting hard line drives as opposed to infield pop-ups. And what that entails is getting the bat on the plane of the pitch. So we're going to look at a lot of different things here. First off, what I'm going to do is plot Megan Langenfeld's hand path, okay? And I drew a yellow line right even with her logo on her shirt, her UCLA logo, okay? So I'm just going to plot her front hand here with a red line, and we're going to see what that front hand does as she rotates around. Okay, so it stays there. There it goes. You can see that her hands never drop below the yellow line. And her hand path is kind of this shallow U. And the barrel of the bat is going to follow what your hand path does. So you can see that's her hand path right there. It never drops below that yellow line. And what that's going to differ and what you're going to see from some of the girls is a lot of them have a straight down hand path where the hands go straight down like this. And that's what we're going to fix, and then that's going to lead to more consistent contact. The next thing we're going to look at is the path of her front elbow. So right here she's going to begin to rotate, so I'm going to plot that same red line on her front elbow. The way she's able to keep her hands above that yellow line is her elbow rotates up on the same plane as the bat, okay? So the elbow rotates up. That's another important thing there. And the next thing is we're going to plot the barrel of the bat and the pitch, okay? So give me a second here to get this set up. Here comes the pitch, okay? So I'm going to plot the pitch with a green line. And there's the ball right there, and here's the ball right here. So the pitch is coming in right here. Right, like, right about there. Okay? Now I'm going to use a red line, and we're going to plot the barrel of her bat. Okay? So right there, she's starting to get her barrel on the plane of the pitch. And her barrel is right there. Let's see, let's plot it again. Barrel's right there. Right there. So you can see, because of her hand path not dropping below the yellow line, the barrel of her bat is on plane of the pitch for a long time. That means if she's a little bit early or a little bit late, she can still make good contact with the ball because the barrel of the bat is on plane with the pitch. So now we're going to use these examples and see how you guys look. Hey Rachel, so one of those comments from the college coach was to keep your bat on the plane of the pitch. And I'm going to show you what would cause you to not stay on the plane of the pitch, all right? So this is from Summer League. I think this is the Elgin game, just one of the videos I had of you. So here we have the yellow line, just like Megan Langenfeld's, and then also the blue line is going to be the plane of the ball coming in. So we would want our hands to stay above this yellow line, and then the bat head would stay on plane with the pitch. But what happens instead is you're swinging down, and your hands go down at the ball, like that. So you're going below the yellow line, and now your bat head is going to follow your hand path. So if we go back here and plot your bat head, right there you're perfectly on plane with the pitch, but because your hands are swinging down on the ball, you're actually hitting the back of the ball and causing it to pop up, and your bat's off the plane of the pitch. So if you correct your hand path and keep that above the yellow line, that would solve that. So at least that's what I see. And the other thing I see is that your upper body is getting ahead of your lower body there. But anyway, those are just my 2 cents.